Long ago there lived a shaman. At one time, people came after the shaman from a faraway place and begged him for help. His wife said to him,
"I am much worried. You are leaving our only child behind."
The shaman said,
"Don't worry, if he dies, I will revive him."
And the shaman left for a long journey. As soon as the shaman left, his son died. For a long time, the shaman did not return, and the mother did not bury the son. After 3 years, the shaman returned. He arrived late at night. The mother placed the child across the entrance to the lavabo, and she said to the shaman,
"Well, now climb up on the tent."
The shaman climbed up and touched the corpse with his hand. He only said,
"What has happened to you?"
The shaman had 5 drums in the tent. 2 hung at the entrance, 2 on the back wall, and 1 with decorations in the middle. The shaman started drumming. First he lowered 1 drum. He began to shamanize. He went to the underworld. Then he returned, and right at the wall of the lavabo, he broke the drum. He could not find his son. He took the second drum. He began to shamanize. Now he plunged into the sea. Again he returned empty-handed, and he broke the drum at the second wall. In this way he broke 4 of the drums. Only 1 drum remained, the one that hung in the middle of the lavabo. The shaman took that drum and flew away. He arrived at the North Star. At the North Star was a fat, young reindeer. It turned out that the North Star was a kele, a spirit protecting the shaman. The shaman went farther. He arrived at Yaljot's place. Yaljot told him,
"Your son was taken away by someone who is outside the house. The kele are going to prepare dishes for 2 nights. They will kill him. You take my reindeer and sled. One of the reindeer is called Bell, the other one is called Rattle."
The shaman returned home. He said to his wife,
"Tomorrow I will leave, and you, during the next 2 nights, kill my best dog, carry him around the house and place him on his belly on the eastern side of it."
The next day, the shaman left while it was still dark. He arrived at Yaljot's place. He told the shaman,
"Be aware, they will invite you, but don't accept."
The shaman left with Yaljot's reindeer. He had already gone through the 3rd world, a very dark one. Finally, he arrived at the 5th world. He looked into a small hole. He saw 6 kele. The shaman thought,
"What am I to do about them?"
Finally, he resolved it. He said to himself,
"I will put them to sleep."
So he wished sleep on them. The kele sat down, and suddenly all started to yawn. They wanted to sleep. An old kele said to his companions,
"Why is it that we are so sleepy? No doubt the son of the great shaman wished it on us. Watch him very carefully."
But just as they had suddenly sat down, they fell asleep. The shaman looked around, and he saw his son with both his arms and legs tied up. He took a deep breath. He untied the son and immediately started for home. In the morning, the kele woke up. They could not understand what had happened. They were frightened. The old kele asked them,
"Where is the man?"
two fast-running Kelle darted in pursuit of the shaman. The shaman rode through the fifth world and saw the pursuers. When the Kelle almost reached him, there suddenly appeared the shaman's dog before them. He threw himself at the Kelle, but in the end he tired. The Kelle started after the shaman again. The shaman went through the fourth world, and the pursuers went after him anew. Again, they started to overtake him. In the back of the shaman's sled, there hung a bell and a rattle. Also, the drum with decorations was tied up there. He cut loose the bell and it fell on the path. The first Kelle saw it and picked it up. He barely put it next to his ear when the other ran up to him and started pulling it away from him. The Kelle seized each other, trying to get hold of the bell. In the end, they broke it. Again, they began to go along after the shaman. Soon they caught up with him. Finally, the shaman cut down the rattle. It fell onto the path. The first Kelle grabbed it. He put it to his ear. The second Kelle caught up to him. Again, they began to fight. They broke the rattle. The shaman rode through the third world, and again the Kelle appeared. They were just about to grasp the shaman. The shaman thought and said to himself,
Where are the Kelle that are going to save me?
Suddenly there appeared on both sides dogs. The first Kelle stopped. He said to his companion, What's wrong with me? Why am I so dizzy? He turned around running and only said, Why is it so strange? The Kelle ran on, followed by the dogs. The Kelle reached the house and yelled out, Quick, open the door. They opened the door for them. The first one stormed into the house and the second one right after him. The first one grabbed one of those sitting in the house. The shaman and his son returned home. He began to shamanize and he brought his son